Hello and welcome from Ideate. This video is going to show you how to set up network licensing for Ideate software. So the first step, what I have already done, was to install Network License Manager from Autodesk. The latest version will be working just fine with Ideate software. Also, the earlier ones will do as well. Network License Manager is installed by default now into C Autodesk Network License Manager folder. The second thing we need are the vendor daemons. So our help file here on the same page where you download the installation packages for our software, have a little link here, Ideate vendor daemon. Select the appropriate vendor daemon. For most cases we are going to use the default one. That is this one. It's a zipped file containing the executable and a log file. If you do only need IPv4 and if you are using old license manager, then you can use this one. But by default almost everybody will be using this guy here. Now when you download and unpack the zip, you will get an executable, this one. You do not double click it, it just sits here and it will do its thing together with the license manager. So we got that. Now we can run LM tools. So the next thing that will happen is we'll get a blank LM tools. So in order to get a license file, we need to know the server MAC address. If you don't know it, it's listed here unless you have a virtual adapter like I do. In such case, you would run ipconfig /all and you'll get a printout of all your adapters, and then you'll get this 12 digit group of letters and numbers, which is your MAC address. You send that together with your server name to Ideate and you will get a license file. When you get your license file, you put it into a folder license files that looks like this. It will be called something else, but it doesn't matter as long as the ending is .lic. So now we got it and got it in place. Next thing we do is we need to configure the service. So let's call it Ideate licensing. We need to point it exactly where it says. So the LMGRD will be pointing to where LMGRD is, which is this one. Do not point it to Ideate.exe. Next thing, path to license file is going into the license file, and the third one, the log one, is again going to the log. It's just a blank log file, empty text file. Check the two boxes, hit save service. This one you might get that it was successful, you might get it failed. It doesn't matter because Ideate does not use the ACL. Next thing what we do is we hit start server, wait for it until it says started successfully or something else other than license server failed. If it fails to start, then you have a problem and we will be most likely hearing from you. If you see this is still okay, and then you hit reread license file, which it will do, and once that is completed, you will look into the server status tab, license file completed. You do perform status inquiry, which will read and show all the licenses, 2 licenses of everything, and 1 is actually taken because I happened to borrow one. Next thing, we can look in Revit on the user side. All we do is run the apps, sheet manager, boom, and if you have this configured right, it is licensed already. You would put your IP or your applicable server name here. That is it. If you are having any trouble, please email support@ideateinc.com or back to where you get your license file, and we are happy to help. Thank you.